The Invoicing tab is where you manage all the financial aspects of a job, from setting up payment schedules to recording transactions and keeping track of what's been paid. To get started, open the job you'd like to work on and click on the Invoicing tab. Here you'll see a full financial summary, including total job value, scheduled payments, unscheduled amount, payments received, remaining balance, overdue balance. If you'd like to divide the job into stages, you can create a payment schedule. To do this, click Add Payment Schedule on the right-hand side. You'll then be given 3 options for creating a payment schedule: job items, to bill for specific stages of a project; custom one-off payments, for standalone charges; recurring payments, for regular billing, such as maintenance or retainer work. Let's start with job items. This option is ideal when you want to bill for a specific part of a project. For example, first fix or landscaping. Click Select Items to open a list of all job items and their corresponding line items. In this example, we'll select management and site costs, as well as demolition. Selecting a job item automatically includes all the line items within that stage. To review or fine-tune your selection, click the arrow on the right-hand side of each job item. This expands the list, allowing you to manually select or deselect individual line items that you may not be ready to invoice yet. Once you're happy with your selection, click Save Selection. You'll now see a summary of the selected job items, along with their associated costs. Here, you can add a title, description, and due date. When everything looks correct, click Create Payment Schedule to confirm. Your new payment schedule will now appear within the Invoicing tab. If you need to make any adjustments, simply use the Edit or Delete buttons next to the entry. To generate an invoice, click the paper icon. This converts the payment schedule into an invoice, ready to download and send. All created invoices will appear at the bottom of the page in the Invoice section. When a payment is received, record it by clicking the plus icon or Add Transaction button. This will mark the invoice as paid. If a transaction is deleted, the payment status will automatically revert to unpaid. Custom and recurring payments are created in a similar way. The only difference is that recurring payments automatically repeat on a schedule, while one-off payments are billed just once. Let's take a closer look at recurring payments, as the setup process is almost identical. Start by clicking Recurring Payment. You'll see a form appear where you can begin entering the details for your payment schedule. First, give your payment a title, something clear, like monthly maintenance or bi-weekly installments. Next, set a due date for the first payment. Below that, enter the amount you'd like to request for each installment. As you type, you'll notice that the remaining fields automatically calculate based on the job total, giving you an instant overview of what's owed and when. If you'd like, you can also add a description, for example, to specify what this recurring charge covers. Then, click the frequency drop-down. Here you can choose how often you want the payment to repeat. Options include weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, quarterly, or yearly. Finally, set the number of payments. This is how many installments should be generated before the schedule ends. Once everything looks right, click Create Payment Schedule. Your new recurring plan will now appear under the Invoicing tab, ready for you to generate invoices as each payment is due. It's always a good idea to double-check the details once it's created. And if you spot anything that needs adjusting, simply click the Edit button to make your changes. Recurring payment schedules are especially useful for ongoing services, maintenance contracts, or subscription-style billing, where consistent installments are required. That's everything for the Invoice tab. For additional tutorials and a walkthrough of the Outgoings tab, be sure to visit our Quick Start Guides tab in the navigation bar.